I dropped the bike. I'm sorry. Morning, ladies and germs. It's finally looking like it might be a semi-decent day. Not very warm, but the sun is out and there's no rain. Well, there's no threat of rain either, which has been quite a while coming. We've been about 3 weeks of just rain. It's just awful. So yeah, nice to get out first thing in the morning. I'm on my way to work and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take the back roads, take it easy and just enjoy a nice ride out. Need to take it steady. I haven't got my tyres warmed up at all yet, so and it is a little bit slippery this morning. So as you may have seen in the titles, I dropped the bike. I'm sorry. Actually wasn't on it, and luckily, very luckily, we're actually on some grass. So we did actually do a video for a ride out, well, I don't know, 150 miles around the Peak District with a group of us, and I caught loads of footage, but unfortunately my microphone picked up wind noise as soon as I was going above 30 something miles an hour. So I went on to Teapot One's channel and had a look, see what he had on there, and he's got what you call the dead cats for the microphone covers. So I purchased one of them, and hopefully this is going to come out much better now. I don't think you can see that, but the wobble is still there at the front. I've kept this screen on because I thought, you know what, I'm not going to send it back. There's no point. You know, it's covered in flies, it's scratched and everything else. Like, I'll just live with it for the rest of the season and then get something new for next season. So yeah, as I was saying, I went off on a tangent as I usually do. I dropped the bike, and basically I've always put something under the stand. Now, embarrassingly, I've got two of the pucks that you put under the side stand, and I didn't take either of them with us because I didn't think we'd need them. But yeah, we ended up parking up on some grass at the end of the ride out, and I put something under the stand, thought it had got it, thought it was fine, and it wasn't. Sorry motorists, didn't mean to do that. I'm not a hooligan normally. So yeah, the piece of wood that I'd put under was obviously actually rotten. So we put all our stuff on there, we sort of started chatting with people, and then we heard the crunch of this thing actually yeah, snapping, and then the soft crunch of the bike laying down, which is never a nice thing to turn around and see your bike on the floor, is it? It's awful. But luckily, very soft ground, and the only thing I got, this is how lucky I am, is a crushed helmet. Ooh, misses. Yeah, that unfortunately was at the side of the bike, which I found out later is bad luck to put your helmet on the floor. Never heard that before, never. But I won't be doing it again after that. So yeah, it's only a year old. I've got a Nolan N87, which I actually love. It's really comfortable, really quiet. So that is now getting replaced. So yeah, it's got a massive gouge out of the top of it, and also across the visor. They're only cosmetic, but you don't risk things like that with helmets. You know, you get a new one. It's just not worth it. And then unfortunately I saw a Rorock Atlas 2 Shuriken and instantly wanted one. So I've got that on order. It's actually on back order, so that's not until the end of August, I believe, that gets dispatched. So really looking forward to that. They're not a cheap helmet, but they look amazing. So yeah, I'll be sure to put that on the channel once that arrives. Now, steady Nat, steady. You said you were going for a steady ride. There's always one, isn't there? So yeah, just on my way to work. It is actually cold, so cold that I've put the heated grips on. I do wear summer gloves because I can't stand winter ones. I can't stand how bulky they are. You just feel like you lose control. If anybody knows of any that are thinner and still as warm, please do let me know in the comments. But yeah, I wear summer gloves, and I have for, oh, God knows how many years. Must be 20 years. I don't usually ride in the winter anymore, unless it's like a bright sunny day, something like that. Just because I don't need to anymore. I used to ride all the time. I had bikes before I had cars, so used to ride all the time then, because it was a necessity. You know, I even used to go to Tesco and do the weekly shop on it, which was very interesting. I say very interesting, I mean absolutely bloody frightening. Carrier bags hanging off every arm and, you know, place that I can get them, and God knows how it actually made it home. There must have been stronger bags back then. But yeah, used to do that every week. Let's have a look down there, see if we can get you a view of down there. Beautiful, bright, sunny morning. It's like a spring morning though. It's got a snap to it, a cold snap. So this is actually a much nicer route to work until you get to Sheffield. I mean, when you get to Sheffield, it's kind of a bit boring and built up, and you know, it's not nice scenery at all. Nothing wrong with Sheffield, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not as scenic, is it, as the peaks or these back roads. Actually fogging up, I don't know why. I've got my pin lock. I wonder whether that got unsealed when I had the drop. Have to have a look at it once I get to it. I love coming through here. I actually forgot my DSLR. I can never remember it. So I always want to say DLSR. I don't know why. DSLR camera, because sometimes you come through here and there's a fog and it's very like ethereal looking, you know, like a, I don't know, something out of a fantasy book or something that you'd imagine some scene, some bloody wizard coming out or something daft. I don't know. So I've got a favour to ask people. I need some land. Very odd request, I know, but I'm looking for about, I don't know, anywhere from 3.5 to 6-7 acres, and I need it to be flat land, and I need it to be, you know, not covered in trees and stumps and God knows what, and it also needs to be in South Yorkshire. I've got a little project on the go. Well, it's not a little project, is it? 3.5 acres. Not really. But yeah, it's to do with motorcycling, and I need some land, but I can't find any. It's coming out about 10,000 an acre, which is, you know, that's fine, but I can't find any that's actually suitable. So I need to make friends with a farmer, I think, and get some land. Then I might be able to reveal to you what I'm going to do. But it would be good. It would be very good. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, here we go. Look, the slalom of the speed bumps. Keeps you on edge in the morning. Am I going to make it through the centre without hitting another parked car or a moving car? Okay, I'm talking bollocks now. Oh God, I hate this junction. Oh dear. So we're nearly into Sheffield now. We've just come through Grenoside Woods, which I still haven't gone and had a walk in it. It's always busy. I guess it must be quite nice around there, but never been. Alright, let's cut down here. I want to go straight on one day, maybe when I've got my sat nav on, so I can find out where I've gone. I like finding new routes by sat nav. You just think, instead of going that way, I'm going to go this way, and just see where it takes you. And then half the time I end up going, oh, I know where this is. But sometimes you find a really cracking route that you never knew existed. Ooh, cheeky. Oh, those heated grips really do help on a morning like this morning. It's feels lovely and toasty. Can I get through that gap? You can get a bus through there. I was expecting, actually, as I said that, to clip the van with me panniers. I got my panniers on this morning. I got lots of stuff with me today. I don't tend to take the panniers off, in fact. I find that it doesn't really affect performance or anything like, well, probably will, but not the speeds I'm doing. So yeah, I kind of like it. Adrienne hates it because she has to do some sort of ninja move to get over the top of the pannier when she's getting on, so she hates the side ones being on. It makes it more difficult, so obviously I'll leave them on. Oh, get a smack to the back of the head for that. Hello, crane. Eden Mobility Centre. Bloody hell, that must be a big mobility scooter for a crane to be there. It wasn't for that, I know, I'm being stupid. More speed bumps, and then look at that. It's like everybody has to wait there, but they never do when there's traffic. There are some daft things on the road. You know, they've actually put, they're redoing near the centre of Sheffield, they're redoing some of the road and sort of pedestrianising it, and you know, hats off, it looks fantastic. For they're doing a nice job, because they're putting trees and flowers and greening it up a bit, and it does look nice if you're a pedestrian. If you're in a car or a vehicle, it looks ridiculous, because they've basically restricted part of it was 2 lanes and now it's a single lane, and I don't know, there's sometimes just wonder why things get done like they do. I nearly didn't stop then. Yeah, so you turn down this bit of road, and the only way you can turn to go down there is left. You turn left and then it instantly tells you you're in a bus gate. It's like, which is finable if you don't know. So it's like, well, what? It didn't say no entry, but to buses it just says, you know, like, carry on as normal. Whoops. You know, you're now facing a fine. It's crackers. I don't know, maybe they're going to change the signage later, and you know, they're not fining people at the minute. So this is Jesus, this, I'm usually queued at the top of here. Now, pre-lockdown, it was without fail, I was at the top of this road waiting to come down here. And now, because of the reduction in traffic, oh, I'm going to be cheeky, the reduction in traffic has meant that yeah, you don't need to queue anymore. That's so much quicker than it used to be. It is early in the morning. It's, well, I say early, it's 7 o'clock, and all the kids broke up on Friday from school, so I don't know whether there was much more school traffic, because you know, it was limited as to which schools were going back and all of that. My daughter's actually going up to secondary school, which is, you know, it's a big thing for her. She's really excited, but I'm kind of sad because I don't get to take her on a Friday morning anymore. So it's the end of the school run for me, because now she'll just get a bus and it drops her off more or less outside our house. So yeah, but sitting there playing games in the morning, talking rubbish, having a laugh, it's I'll miss that. So I might have to embarrass her at the big school and go and pick her up. I'll go and borrow a really awful car in pink or something like that and go and pick her up. You know, that's my rite of passage as a father, isn't it? To embarrass your daughter at school. Don't worry, I won't do that, I'm just kidding. I know she watches this, because when I swear she gets 5 pence, and she's currently a millionaire. Mainly through just my fault, not people that I'm swearing at. It's just me scaring myself silly or something. Okay, we're getting to a few congested bits now, so the video might skip backwards and forwards as I'm just sat in traffic. You don't want to ever watch that. Well, you don't actually want to watch me, do you? Not for that long. Come on, 3.5 minutes average view time. What is that about now? It's been quite good recently. Thank you very much for bearing with it. Quite a lot of people watching over 10 minutes when I've done a 10-minute, which is amazing, because you know, I don't think people ever really want to listen to me gabble on about bugger all. Oh, look at this classic city driving. Indicators, you should know where I'm going. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way actually. There's some building works down here. Thank you very much. Yeah, I forgot. I haven't actually been this way to work for a very long time. I used to come this way after I dropped my daughter off on a Friday morning, but I haven't done that for a while because there is no need to anymore. Firstly, she hasn't been at school, you know, she's only been at school for the last 6 weeks or so, but the traffic has been so minimal that actually I can go the normal route and it's not busy. Jesus, those... One thing about BMW's heated grips, they're amazing. They are so warm. Like, I don't think there'll be a situation where your hands are cold. They really do get warm. There's two modes. There's high and low. And when you put them on high, after about 3 or 4 minutes, you're absolutely toasty. Strange feeling, actually, having sports bikes with nothing on it and then coming to a bike like this with everything on it. I don't know how I can go back. I do know how, and that is to keep this and buy a cheaper sports bike, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Oh, come on, van. So, nearing work. I have no idea what that lane just did there. There was 2 lanes and then it's like, here's 3 lanes, what? And they, you know, sometimes they put dotted lines to sort of guide you. They, they just went everywhere. Good morning, Sheffield Motorcycles. Need to pop in there. I always like looking at the Ducatis. In fact, I was going to buy a Ducati Multistrada before I found this. But never got a chance. In fact, I went there and said, can I have a test ride? And they said, come back in a week, my mate's got it. Oh, well, that's not really the idea of this, but okay. And then I went straight to Alan Jeffries in Rotherham, and I went and had a look at a GS. Hated it. I didn't hate it. Yeah, I did hate it. It's just not my style for riding. It just didn't suit me. And Chris there, the sales guy there, just knew straight away that I needed to sit on this thing. And yeah, he was very right. He said, you come from sports bikes and you want to go touring, this is the thing that bridges you. And how right he was. This thing really does just tick all the boxes. It's got the speed, it's got the comfort, and I love it. Right, I'm going to end the video there because I am nearly at work. Hope you're all safe and well, and I'll see you soon.